So here's where it's coming from. This is his collection. I try to get him on the show. I want to do an interview. He's never returned my calls. I reached out to him a couple times. So fuck you, Phil Toledano. All right. So he's got the look at this. You got kind of a Genta, slightly Genta-esque Patek ellipse. You got the octagon thing going on, right? Integrated bracelet. I love this watch. I think also Kirby, crazy Kirby follows this guy. He's got this IWC, which is, I don't know. Look, it's, whatever. It's. I think they're cheap prices on these. It's platinum, whatever. It's interesting. It's interesting, right? Now, this is an atrocity. I don't understand how he would buy this. Did Gerald Genta design this? I think he did design this. Look, Gerald Genta has had a number of dogs, and this is one of them. Okay, the Pasha. So he's a car collector. Also, he's into 70's cars. What does he have? Is that one of his? No. He's got. What does he own? I'm not sure exactly. What is this? This is. Oh, Frank Mueller. He's got a Frank Mueller. What do you think, Baron? You like that? You like the dial?
I do. I like the guilloche work. I like it, the way that they did the I guess the ring with the numbering on it. It works well with the guilloche, and the shape, the tonneau shape works well. Yeah, this one works. I like it.
You know what? So this is an early Frank Mueller. This looks like the one that we showed that's coming up at auction, right? That one-off piece. Kind of interesting. Oh, you know what? Actually, I love the way that the oval, the numbers. Oh, that's your favorite. The Breguet numbers. They're on an oval. This kind of vagina type of oval. Look, this watch has good feng shui. It does. If it was in gold, yellow gold, it would be amazing. So this guy, yeah. I'm a fan of his taste. Oh, he's got. Oh, this is one of the Gerald Genta Perpetuals, which are, again, I don't know about wearing it, but it's cool. I mean, this is like out there. It's out there. We've reviewed a couple of these, I think, on past streams, right? Stuff like this.
Yeah, that looks familiar.
Oh, he's getting John Goldberg. I think this one is. I don't know. One of these is crazy prices. Now check this out. I've never seen this before. This is a Rolex Cellini. Look at the dial.
Is that a custom dial or?
No, this guy doesn't do bust out shit. No.
That is probably like the most interesting Rolex dial I've seen.
100%.
I would put that right above, because the other most interesting dial I've seen is they've got a Tiger Eye. I think it's on a Daytona. That one is probably my second favorite dial.
You know what else this has? It's got good feng shui because you got 8 sides. You got the vaguely octagonal. It's almost like a royal oak. Who designed? Did Genta do this? I don't know. Let's see what people are saying. Is anybody saying anything? I don't know. What a cool watch. I mean, this is one of the best. This is one of the most beautiful watches I've ever seen. I mean, the dial is the killer. The diamonds,
absolutely
amazing.
Oh, I didn't even notice that they were diamonds. I thought they were just part of the design. But that was really, really well done.
Amazing.
All right, this reminds me of the Octofissimo. Like it looks like it could be like an earlier version, like a prototype. Before the Octofissimo became what it was.
I don't think I've ever seen these type of dials. I don't think I've ever seen it. I mean, this is like this is like amazing dial. Let's see what else he's got. He's got okay, we got the crazy Kirby type of thing, right? Piaget, great Piaget. Oh, he says he's got a minor obsession with diamond dial watches. Shit, that's interesting. Early onset geezer. Oh, are these diamond? Is that a diamond dial watch? It could be. Oh, wow, that would be amazing. No, this guy. Look at this. This guy's his watches are like. I mean, this is like an A+ collection. Oh yeah, well, we haven't seen all of it. We haven't seen all of it. Look, the IWC. Well, look, everybody's entitled to one like weirdo watch. Okay. Wow. I love this watch. Is this steel? I think it's steel. If it's steel, I hate it. Wow, this is the Japanese market. It's the Elipsura.
Yeah, that's an interesting case.
It's probably white gold. I think oh, you know what? I think it's steel. I actually saw something like this. I saw a couple of watches like this at the Miami Beach Antique Show on steel, like integrated.
Mm-hmm.
They're not expensive. They're like 10 grand, whatever. Which I don't look. I'm not. I mean, if it was white gold, I would be into it. I just feel weird about the steel. With I don't know. I don't know. I just couldn't get into it. It's probably a mistake though. I'm making a mistake. I just it's like look. I'm not like. I don't know. I just can't get into steel watches. Okay, we got what else? He's got a Cartier. Is that a Cartier? Yeah. I don't know what that is. Okay, you got another Gerald Jet there. Yellow gold. Great. I love it. I love this in yellow gold. It looks great. It's got the bamboo thing going. It's got this bamboo. This is a hard pass for me. Vintage, real vintage Rolex. Like I don't know, it's probably very valuable, right? I don't know. It's just I'm just not into this tomato can stuff. Yeah, this is another one. Chronograph. Oh, it's a triple cal. Is it a triple calendar chronograph? Yeah, so he's got some. I mean, this guy's like a serious collector, right? He's like, he's got the. Hey, actually, look, this guy meets the 10 Commandments of watch. He's got. I mean, it's complete variety, right? There's no like right? There's no redundancy. He doesn't have 3 GMTs here and 2 Submariners, right? I mean, it's all different case shapes, sizes. I mean, look at this. Cool. You can see how this, the Piaget looks like his watch a little bit,
Yeah.
You can see that. Another Gerald Jet. I've never seen one of these.
All right, so this guy, he's like a male Crazy Kirby.
He's I think he was some sort of not a graphic designer. I think he was some sort of. I think he worked in the ad agency business or whatever, something or other, and he's like a more advanced crazy. Like this guy's like. I mean, his training really is like an art and design. Really, I mean, he's like a more advanced Crazy Kirby. I think. I don't think Crazy Kirby's background isn't like she just is an enthusiast. Like he really's got like it's a different level. It's a different level basically.
Yeah.
He's like a more advanced. He's like a more, I would say, probably more disciplined, or maybe more restrained. Because I don't know her collection. She's got a couple $1 million in there, probably, right? At least.
Yeah.
Although I think this guy's doing okay. I have a feeling like he's not on a budget. Okay, so what is it a Daytona? Hang on. Oh, he's really intrigued by these mother of pearl geezers. It's a Daytona with Roman numerals. They have a John Gotti mob boss bathroom vibe. Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. Yeah, it's funny actually. That is. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the thing with a Daytona though, I don't know. I can't get into the Daytona with a pearl dial. I think for a Daytona it has to be like metal, like gold, whatever. It can't be like I don't want to see diamond. It needs to be a tool watch. I hate using that word tool watch, but it's got to stay true to its roots. Okay, the IWC, whatever, pass. What the fuck
Okay,
is
so
this?
are you saying you would turn down the what's okay? It's called Eye of the Tiger Daytona. You would turn that down?
What's that?
It's called the Eye of the Tiger Daytona.
Oh, oh, which one is that? Is that the one with diamonds with the weird like tiger on it or something?
Yeah, it's got that kind of like motif on it. Pull,
Oh
pull
yeah,
it
no,
up.
it's
It's
see, it's horrible. It's horrible. I mean, it's
it's
I
such
know
an
it's
it's
like
such an interesting looking one though. It's like it's
all right.
striking.
I'll pull it up. All right, I'll pull it up just for you.
All right, thanks.
Daytona, Eye of Tiger. Oof, nasty. My screen just broke. Okay, it's on eBay. Let's. Look at this. It's on an Oyster Flex. Oh, this is like nasty. On an Oyster Flex, how nasty does that get? You put this on an Oyster Flex, that's like crazy. Good photo though, right? You can see the whole tiger.
Yeah, yeah.
And let me see. Does he have? You see, there's. Yeah, no. It's supposed to be really like. It's supposed to be on a gold, full gold. I mean, if you're gonna be that obnoxious, you
Mhm.
got to do the. You got to do the full. Like this. $350,000. Okay, so he's got. Actually, look, it's interesting. He also has the Rolex, this green dial Datejust. The palms. What is it? 36 millimeter, I think, right? With a Jubilee. I'm actually surprised. I'm surprised he would. But hey, that's okay. Look, the thing with the palms, it's kind of an abstract image, so it's not as kitschy.
Mhm.
It's not as kitschy. Uh, what do you say? Mother of Pro is for your pimp. No, some other Pro watches are kind of cool. Let's see. Okay, so he's got one of these, right? All right, all right. Let's see what else. I don't even know what this is. Some sort of weird independent brand. Okay. Okay, here's back to the Piaget, the diamonds, right? Okay. He's got the Daniel Roth. Okay. Okay. Yeah. What? The Daniel Roth is beautiful. Wow. Look at that. Look at that pattern.
Yeah, they did a good job.
What is that pattern? It's kind of. Oh. I mean, he really gets some like interesting stuff. Uh. Oh shit! He bought a Hondeki watch. That's a disaster. He probably had to do it as politics or something. With a meteorite dial. Interesting watch. I mean, I don't know, whatever. The strap, the whole thing with it's got the Panerai. It's got bad Panerai vibes. Okay, he got more. Oh, he's got the Patek Ellipse Beta 21. Actually, I think this is a great watch. The problem is it's quartz. It's quartz.
Hmm.
Oh, Crazy Kirby left a comment. Hate the date window. Love the bracelet. The date window. Yeah, I think with Patek, you really don't want to see a date window. They're elegant watches. Look, you don't need a date window. Date windows are for the peasants. The peasants need a date window. A Patek should have a rotary. The subdial, dates on a subdial. No windows. Windows are for peasants. So this is some of his artwork. He does some weird art, whatever. Okay, so here we go. Okay, wow. Yeah. Really? Oh, I thought the white one was an Ellipse. It's a Rolex. It's a Cellini. Wow. Okay. Let's see if he's got anything else. That's him. There's the wow. That's another one. It's another Daniel Roth. That's actually beautiful. I mean, I really don't like those types of the whole, what do you call it? What is it? This is a retrograde or something? Oh fuck! Oh fuck! It's a weird retro. But the dial is beautiful. The dial. I mean, if it was like a normal movement,
Mhm.
for me, great. Okay, he's got another Gerald Genta.
He really likes these. This is like what, like the fourth or fifth one we've seen.
Third. But okay, but two of them are okay. So two of them are skeletons. This one's not a skeleton. This is that tortoiseshell? No, I don't think it's Is it tortoiseshell? So tortoise, tortoiseshell. I think there's restrictions on selling tortoise shells, like ivory and all that shit. Wow, that's kind of cool. Okay. Wow. Sorry about the sneezing. Oh, jeez. Okay. Wow, he's got 5. I think he's got. How many does he have?
Exactly.
I think he's just. I think he's basically cornering the market in these. You know what? Look, the market's in the move. He's a smart guy. He understands. He's basically gonna sell these off in a couple of years. In a couple of years, I guarantee you, this is going to be at like one of these auctions. The Phil Toledano collection of Gerald Genta. Yeah. So this is AP skeleton, white gold. It's like the Disco Volante. Very nice. What is this? Nerva. Oh, interesting. Okay. So he's a big car guy. He's into the 70's cars. I think the red one is his.
Mm-hmm.
80's cars, like into like weird cars. I think this is his garage. That's his garage. So look what he's got. He's got these oddball cars. I mean, these are expensive cars. He's got that's the Jaguar. What is it? The one that came out like in 1999 or something. Those prices went up. Actually, wow, that was like crazy. Yeah, he's got some. So he's into that design. Let's see. This is kind of a basic. This is like that's the lapis dial, right? You see the lapis.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what else is he doing here. Okay, what else has he got? Oh, there's another ellipse, a weird, funky ellipse. I think I could forgive the date window. I think I could forgive the date window in this watch. This is a cool watch.
It looks like the it almost looks like the windows that they have on airplanes.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, it actually does. Yeah, I just realized that. Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. That's funny. Yeah, he's got some sort of strap, like a suede strap. I don't know, velvet. Let's see. Oh, this is right up your alley. He's got the Breguet numerals.
Yeah.
Okay, so this okay. My thoughts on 70's Patek versus Piaget. Okay, Patek is always about restrained lunacy. Okay, so this crazy continuous herringbone pattern goes, but then the dial has the most traditional Breguet numerals, whereas Piaget usually goes full Vegas. Don't get me wrong, with big Piaget, but it's okay. Interesting. I don't know. I think Piaget actually, for their like weird 70's watch, I think Piaget actually did better. Like this is ugly. Like this is like I don't know. I don't think Piaget would do anything like this bad. I mean, no, I don't think they would. This is an AP. Huh. I've never seen anything like this in my life. So this guy's got some really like out there stuff. Like, you know, really. I actually I never. Yeah, this has got some real out there stuff. Wow. Yeah. Look how good it looks on the wrist.
Yeah.
The dial is next. This might be the best dial I've ever seen. This is like, I don't know. Would you say this is as good as AP dials at their best?
Yes. Yes. This is
Better?
I would say even it exceeds it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because this one's just so unique.
Hey, let's bring up the quick plug for the newsletter for anybody watching later on. Make sure you click the link in the video description below to get our free weekly newsletter, which has watch market news, previews, prices, everything you need to know about the vintage and modern market for Rolex, Audemars, Piguet, Patek, Philippe, even Piaget, even Cartier, everything you need to know. So click the link, get the newsletter. It's free for a limited time. Then we might start charging, millions of dollars. All right. No, this is amazing, amazing dial. Okay, so he's got he's got more stuff. Some of his others. Okay, this is top posts. Wow. Okay, interesting. Huh. Okay. Kind of shows you what people are watching. Okay. Let's see what else he's got here. I think we're almost. Oh, he's got. Did we see this one? Yeah, we saw this. Yeah, we saw this one. Okay. Okay. Oh, he's got the bamboo in white gold. Ha! It's funny. He does have a sense of, okay, this is going to come as a shock. Audemars Piguet used to make something other than the Royal Oak. But actually, it's interesting when you see these two watches side by side. You're like, wow, why aren't they doing more like interesting things? I mean, the Royal Oak that's all they're doing now, basically.
Yeah, I think maybe it's because it's like, I think there was a change with the previous CEO who went to the boutique model. So they went from being like craftspeople to being businessmen.
Yeah. Yeah, no, the other guy he's a scumbag piece of shit. I'm glad they got rid of him. Or he left, whatever. I don't know what's going on with him, but no, that was a bad move to dump the retail stores. I think it was just the people who supported that brand that helped popularize and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they'd be nowhere without those retailers, and now you dump them after all that. That's ridiculous. Okay, so and yeah, their service, everything, they're horrible. The boutiques are horrible. The AP boutiques, it's like, yeah, they're like a low budget discount airline, like Spirit or something. That's what you're getting when you walk into that boutique. Okay, so he's got this watch is controversial. This is the Naughty Lips. So it's like a mix of the Nautilus and the Ellipse. Is sort of this bastardization, kind of a real disaster. Quartz. Oh, he's got the EP on the wrist. Okay. He's got let's see. No, this is horrible. I don't know what is this. Is wow. I've never seen this. This is like a weird. This must have been some sort of a weird late '90s Patek. Yeah, you see that case really needs just a simple, no numbers. Oh, this is the jacket. Wait. Yeah, that's the, what is it, X2000? Oh, yeah, XJ220. Yeah. Funny. Let's see what else does he have. What else? I think that's pretty much it. I think he's That's it. That's it. That's the whole collection. Oh, he's got. Is that a resonance? Yeah, he's got a resonance.
It looks like it. Yeah, it's a special edition.
Wow. I don't know anything about that. I don't know anything about. Jeez, it's cool though. No, I mean the resonance is. Yeah. I'd like to have a reason to like resonance, but I'm kind of stuck on, traditional stuff.
Traditional, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little bit conservative for that.
All right, so skip the resonance and just save up for the JLC World Timer we saw yesterday.
Oh yeah, the JLC World Timer. Wow. What else he's got? Okay, no, I think that's. I mean, yeah, it's pretty much. Yeah, I think we've exhausted the collection. So what were you asking? What were you saying?
Oh, no, nothing. The last thing I said was the World Timer.
What about the World Timer? What about
it? I said to skip the resonance and save up for the JLC World Timer.
Oh, yeah. That's funny. Yeah. No, that's. By the way, we just did a quick review, more of the watch reviews. I don't know if you saw. We just one of it was just it's online with a review of nothing you'd be interested in. It was just some basic bitch collections, basically to show you what not to do, which is the some guy who's got some Submariners and he's got the Nautilus. I mean, it's all like very high liquid quality stuff, and also we did a review of the Bear Clooney collection.
Yeah, I saw that. I watched just before. Yeah.
So that was. But wait, let me ask you, what would you rate? So this guy, I mean, I don't know. Let's go forget about his watch that he designed, but what do you think of his collection? Like, how would you rate this collection in terms of quality? Let's say quality.
Okay, so the first category for the quality I would say it would be like a B plus, A minus.
Oh, okay. Why? Because you don't have the big brand names. You don't have like the highly liquid type stuff.
A little bit of that. I think if you've got a big collection like that, you need a couple of pieces. There's a lot of variety into this, and I don't know how liquid any of these pieces individually are. They're definitely interesting pieces.
Yeah. No. So I would say, yes. I don't think this guy is. I mean, I don't think he wants to lose money, but I don't think he's like that concerned with like, oh my God, is this going to be like going to increase or not? I think actually pretty much everything he has there, I would say like literally everything, all those watches I would say do have upside potential. I mean, I would say like literally all of them, maybe with the exception of the Cartier Pasha, The exception of the Cartier Pasha, I think this is the only dog. I think he probably bought it for like, I don't know, maybe he just is a Genta super fan or something. I don't know. It's just so bizarre. Like maybe he did it as a goof, like he wears it on Halloween or something. But yeah, I would say everything here, literally everything has like upside potential, like serious upside potential. None of the stuff is like liquid, like, oh my God, like there's 20. Yeah, it's all like basically, this is like, stuff that you have to go to auction with pretty much. And that's where you can get like either a great price or who knows, right? You never know, right? It depends on what happens. And also you got to consult these things, 6 months out, 3 months out. So who knows what's going to be in the world 3 months out, right? So, let me see. So yeah, the quality of the collection, I think it's an A. Photo creativity, yeah, A. The guy's a fucking artist. Upside potential, A. Watch choices. In other words, are these? I would say A. I think this is the first collection that's like basically all A's. And there's a couple of dogs. There's a couple like little, there's a couple of dogs in there, but overall, there's just so many like standouts, and it's so like well thought out. Like there's not a single Mariner.
Yeah. All right. So you wouldn't give Crazy Kirby's collection A's across the board.
No, because she's got too many dogs. She's got a lot of stuff, right? She's got a lot of stuff. Also, first of all, you can't get A's across the board because she's got, look. The problem is she also has a lot of ladies' watches, right? Which is, that market is not. I mean, look from the market perspective. That's a little bit of a, that's not a really a real. That's not like a real strong market for ladies' watches, especially those like, 60s, those 50s, like what a cocktail watches, whatever you call. So I'm only thinking about the men's stuff. She's got some dogs in there. She's got some like. She's just got a lot of stuff. So it brings things down, like if she was better edited, there's a couple things there which I think are like redundant. She's got like 10 of those Piaget polos. There's a lot of redundancy. Not a lot, but there's quite a bit of redundancy. There's a couple things like that which bother me. And what else? Yeah, I think that's what it is because, yeah, it's just that's the only thing. No, I think this guy's got great stuff. But back to his watch. What about his watch? So you're not a fan of his watch, right?
I'm not a fan. It's just, I don't know. It just doesn't look okay. So I think if you're going to come out with your own watch, right, and then you don't have the backing of the big brand behind you, it needs to be something. You either have to come up with something innovative or something like just like incredibly beautiful. So it has to ride one of the two, or and then I'm ignoring the people that do these kind of like homage type watches that just do like a value kind of play. So
okay, no, I agree completely with you. But in terms of beauty, you don't think this meets the beauty you don't think it meets the beauty.
Or innovation, and then not to, I don't want to sound like a snob, be like, oh, you have to be something like a Chapek or something like that.
No, there's no innovation. It's a basic shitter movement. Basically, it's just whatever random. I don't know how much does it cost for that movement. $100.
Yeah. Okay. Because there is a watch that's like $200 that I think is really innovative in terms of the design that they did for it. I'm gonna try to find it real quick. Okay, it's called the D1 Milano, and it's a $200 watch, but it's just kind of like it's just like a fun looking watch.
D1 Milano. Hang on. Okay. So, no, it's not. It's $725. The orange watch here on the screen?
No, not that. That's not the one.
D1 Milano.
It's I guess the model is called the polycarbonate sketch.
Oh, these guys have a lot of pop-ups. Polycarbonate, man.
Yep, right there. The second watch, or the white with the black or the white one.
What? Are you kidding me? Come on, are you kidding me? These
no, but it's something that it's such like a simple kind of idea, but I've never seen something like that before, like on a watch.
What's so original about this? What do they have? That's like what's so. What I don't see.
It's just kind of like here. No, because the watch it looks like it looks kind of I want to say it looks two-dimensional, right? Just it looks like a sketch on a like in a book.
That's the sketch. These pictures. I can't tell what's going on from these things here. Oh, is that what it is? It's basically like looks like it's black, but it's got white around it or something.
Looks like around the trim, yeah. So it looks like a sketch, yeah. And it's $200. So at that price point, it's like a fun little toy.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Oh, yeah. I mean, listen, I don't know. I can't get it. I can't even look at this anymore. I can't watch this thing.
Okay.
I can't watch this thing. I can't. No, hang on. Let me get out of this. All All right, so basically, the value prop. I don't know these yeah. So here's the thing. Yeah, so he's got whatever. So just basic movement. Okay, so there's not a movement thing. There's no innovation movement. You basically what you're getting here is kind of a design, from a guy who's, he's not really known to be a watch designer. He's not really known to be any type of name brand designer. He's from the advertising ad agency business. He was like I don't know, whatever, art director. So he's not like one of these Mark Newsom or Joni Ive. He's not one of those guys.
Mhm.
So it's so I think that probably so in terms of so this is basically I don't know who's going to buy this watch. Basically, who buys this stuff? Because $4,000, it is real money. So
Yeah.
his friends probably, he's got a lot. These guys have a lot of friends. And there's two guys, right? There's the Chan and this guy. I'm sure they got a lot of friends.
And since it's a limited, release, it's I could totally see the people that follow him buying it.
Okay. So you said market like Christopher Ward. So it's below entry prices of Rolex. What is Christopher Ward? Is that some sort of shitter brand or something like that? Some sort of what is that exactly?
It's okay. I don't want to call them a micro brand because they're a little bit bigger than that. They are a new brand. Well, they've been around for a little bit now. They're out of the UK. They do have some. Lately, they've been putting out interesting watches. They put out it's called the Bel Canto, and I want to say it's like $4,000, but it's a chiming watch. I think it's it does chimes on the hour, maybe. I think. So at that. Yeah, so at that price point, it's an interesting looking watch, but at that price point for a chiming watch, it's if that's what you're into, it's great value.
Yeah, I know, but it's one of those things, Chris. I think it's one of those it's one of those shitter brands that just it's it's you pay for. Well, actually, I think they probably sell them at deep discounts, but you can never get rid of it. Who wants that garbage? I've seen they're kind of like a rip off of designs. They look a little bit I think they had stuff that looks like not Patek, but somebody. I think I've seen this stuff. Yeah, it's whatever. But yeah, no, I guess they don't need to sell a lot of watches. I wonder how much it costs to make this, because you need tooling. I don't know. I don't even know what goes into manufacturing these types of things. It's got to be pricey.
No, okay, yeah. So from what I heard. I just heard just about somebody that started their own micro brand and what they had to go through. So you just take meetings with factories in China, and then you tell them what you want, and then depending on what their tooling is, what they're set up to do, they'll show you what they can do, and then it costs some money to do some mock-ups, but you can basically have within reason whatever you want done. So but they're relying basically on what orders they filled in the past. So they have, those designs already, and then they can do some minor tweaks to what they have.
Okay. And how much does it cost normally? What's the size that you need to buy? What's the
that I have no idea. Okay, if you're doing just if you're doing something pretty basic based off design that they've done already in the past, I'm sure you can get away with 100 or something like that. But if you're doing something that requires more design work from them and new kind of templates, then you probably need a bigger run.
Okay, so this, the bracelet, the whole case, the bracelet, there's a lot of work that went into that. That's it looks very precise and everything. It looks pretty serious. It does look pretty serious. 904 steel. I don't know. No, it's okay. So, but basically, this is not up your alley by any.
No.
By any. Yeah. Good. The price book. Yeah. Okay. Right. That makes sense. CRT machines. What are CRT machines? That's some sort of, is that a milling machine or something?
That I don't know. Does he mean CNC?
CNC. What is CNC? Is that like a milling machine?
Yeah. Basically, it's you insert. Well, you basically you have a program that runs that controls the machine that does the cutout for whatever design that you want on metal.
Okay, okay. Young, hop on, hop on. Oh, he says yes. Hop on. Click the link. You don't need to show your face. You can be anonymous. This guy seems to know a lot about these things here. Yeah. Okay. So it's interesting. I'm curious to see what happens. I'm sure it's going to sell out, though. It's going to sell out. But I would like to see this guy do stuff for like a real brand. Like that would be good. Like he should do something for like would be a good combination for him. He should do something with what do you call it? With Piaget. What do you think of that? If this guy Toledano worked with Piaget.
Okay, so Piaget's they're like they still have significant brand power. So I don't know if he's like big enough or if he's got good enough designs for them, because I'm sure they have their own in-house designers that they use. So it just depends on, I guess,
a lot of trolls for this. Yeah, no, he should team up with somebody. This guy has potential. No, it'd be interesting. Okay, we got this American tarmacer. So 49 grand for the Rolex date rose. So the rose gold green dial, the olive dial, 49 grand. That watch should be less. That should be like. I'd wait for that price to come down. That's a little high. I think that's actually fuck. That's high. That's way high. That's like it should be like low 40s for that watch. It should be like low 40s. Yeah. 5 minutes ago. Yeah, I'm just curious. The olive gold. Actually, hang on a second. We got the Sylvester Stallone one, right? Hang on a second. Let's do this. Okay, let's do this. I don't even know if it's going to be all of them, but I'm just curious what the prices are. What are the prices, low to high? Wow. I can't believe it. Hang on a second. Wow. I can't believe that these things are actually still up. I thought they were like in the. I'm certain I saw them in the 40s, low 40s, 49 grand. Wow, crazy. The retail on this is like 40 though. No, hang on. Let me do a different search. Okay, this is the 228235. I'm just curious. 228235, low to high since the same. Okay, so it's got all the stuff, but no, that watch should be like 43 grand, 44 grand. Not a penny more. Yeah, look at this. I mean, you can get the rose gold chocolate dial, 43 grand. I wouldn't pay a premium for that green dial. It's just, I mean, it's okay. I don't think it's that good. I don't think it's that good is the point. I don't think it's that good. Here's 45. There you go. Yeah, they're out there. So it's in Japan, 45 grand, box papers, everything. This is there you go. 45 grand. This is the price they should really be, low 40s. It should be like a low 40s. I'm surprised that there's guys up there so high. Anyhow, let's go back here. I think it's 39. Is it 39? Yeah, I'd say 45 grand. You know what? If I were you, I would I'd just take a trip to Japan. Why not?
That's right. Take advantage of the exchange rate.
Yeah, the exchange rate's low, right? You just hop on a flight, I don't know where this guy is. If you're on the West Coast, it's like 9 hours, right? It's like 9 hours, and you just go down there, you pick up the watch. Oh, this is 2017, so it's got a little age on it, right? It's got a little age. Maybe he's got a new one. I don't know. These should be cheaper. They should be cheaper. I don't know. Just I would try to find a dealer, like a local dealer. I don't know where this guy is. Where is this guy located? I wonder where is this guy located? Oh, he's in Philadelphia. There's a lot of dealers in Philadelphia. Yeah, it's a lot of dealers. That's like I think you got to go. You got to go to one of these like those suburbs, like what is it, like Bala Kidwood or something, like one of these bullshit suburbs. You would have these Rolex ADs out there, and you just show up there, and you do the old bullshit relationship bullshit thing. Tell them whatever. I don't know. And at some point, I'm sure these watches are they're cranking these out. They get the 5-year-old Chinese kids making these.
You know what? That reminds me of something I wanted to bring up because I think from the earlier video, you're asking about how Marcelo got his his Daytona. So I saw him talk about it, and what he said was because he wears his watches all the time, so he's wearing it while he's cooking, and then sometimes he's got celebrities come into his restaurant, and then he takes photos with them with the watch, and then so he takes all these photos. Okay. They're out there, and then like he shows them to his AD, and then
he's really shameless. I could see him do that. He's very shameless. It's like he would do that. It's funny. I think in Japan also maybe like he's probably a little exotic, right? He's a foreigner, right? It's a little different, right?
And he owns a successful restaurant. Yeah.
Is it a successful? From what I understand, it's like like a hole in the wall. Like, is it a successful restaurant? Like, I have no idea. Is it a legitimate place?
I'm assuming it's successful, right? Because he's got all these watches. It's the money's got to come from somewhere.
Yeah, he's got to be making money. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on. But okay, so probably the AD this deal probably they think this is because this is like this. You got this exotic foreigner. Even though, look, it's like it's not like the '80s when there weren't that many foreigners in Japan, but it's if he's got the celebrities, that also adds some, I don't know, he's got some like local, I don't know, sumo wrestler, whatever comes in there. It's bizarre. It is bizarre. Okay, yeah. Who knows? Yeah. It's crazy that this guy actually literally has like every hyped watch. Every Rolex type watch,
Yeah. So I mean, someone was asking him then, so he recommended that's what he does in order to develop a relationship with the manager, of the dealership. It's you just have to like wear your watches, and then you have to have some kind of like social media presence of you, like wearing the watches, doing whatever, and then you just show them, be like, hey,
Okay, so that way they think you're more of a legitimate you're not a flipper. Like you're actually okay, I can see that.
That, and it also gives I guess if you have like a decent following, it also gives exposure to the brand that this is.
I don't think they need more help. Oh, but maybe the AD is thinking, oh shit, that these celebrities, they're going to see the picture and they're going to go to that AD. Yeah, I can see that kind of like. He's playing that game. Okay. So in case anybody doesn't know, I guess just anybody watching this later. So we're talking about the Rolex Daytona Le Mans, which is the limited. It wasn't the limited, but it was like it's the white gold with a 24-hour thing, and that watch is selling for $300,000 now. And so this guy. So you saw the video. I guess. My thing was a response to that guy. What's his name? David Khalili in London, which he's saying that the thing is it's overhyped, and I agree. Like that thing is like, I'm not by any means an expert on like every Rolex thing, but it's pretty obvious. Like, I mean, because again, that type of watch is not gonna go to the moon. I mean, a lot of the upside has been pulled forward, so maybe it stays where it is, it drops. But it could be a $250,000 watch in 5 years, 7 years, 10 years, could be. You know, you know. So I don't know if you had that watch, would you sell it now? If you bought it at retail, would you sell it now?
Oh, okay. If I bought it now, okay. If I bought it retail, would I sell it? I want to say yes, but I also, like, if I were in that position, I wouldn't want to damage my relationship with the AD. Just if I wanted future allocations.
So that's the problem. That's the problem. That they would find out. They would find out, and I think that is kind of a high-profile watch because there's not that many of them.
Yeah.
I mean, there are, but it's like they'd kind of figure it out. So he's actually kind of stuck because he's not selling any of his watches because he's worried. So like he just keeps buying. And the thing is, he's got that blue dot was the Smurf, I think which is like that's kind of an ugly watch. Like I would just dump that. Like I don't know why he needs to keep that. The blue Submariner.
He's also got like the meteorite dial, right? The meteorite dial.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, it's nice. I mean, I don't. How do you feel about that? The bezel with the red and the blue. Do you think it's gimmicky?
I mean, so that's one of their like famous color combinations.
It is. So yeah, it is. But it was never that bright. When it was aluminum, it was never that bright on the original aluminum.
Yeah, I think it's a good looking watch. I like the color combination. So now the question is, but because it's so in demand, like now is it kind of like no, it's done, because it's like it's become too much of a thing now.
Yeah, I think look, if you can get like 300 grand for that watch, right? Like so the calculation you got to make is okay, what are the odds that it's going to go up? Because it's not going to go to the moon. It's going to probably, because again, it's still recent production, so maybe it could go to 400, right? The odds of that are like, I don't know, maybe 30%. But I think the odds of it dropping down to like 100 grand are 60%. You know what I mean? The odds to the downside are greater. So I would just sell it. I mean, it's kind of like, it would probably hurt to see it go higher if it does go higher, but I would flip it and just buy something else. I mean, there's just so many other great things out there. And you know what? AD relationship. Listen, this guy's already has he's got he's got a couple watches, which actually only one of them I think is really up big, which is this Elite Le Mans. The others are kind of, they were hot, but now they're basically near retail. So.
All right, and the question is, if he does sell his in particular, because he's been wearing it. So the question is, what condition is it in? Like, how, is he going to get? He's not going to get top dollar for it.
Yeah, he's probably banged it up also, for sure. He's banged it up. No, it's probably going to be like in the. I think the people. Oh, you know what? I have a feeling people who buy that watch for the big money, they want it like almost mint. They want. I mean, they should expect it mint, right? You're paying $250, $300. You expect to see it with the stickers on, because a lot of these guys are looking at it as an investment. The speculators, they're just putting it in the.
Yeah, that's probably true, because like the time collectors, they probably have it already. They probably just get the allocation.
Yeah. So. Yeah, he's probably. I mean, I don't know. How much is that worth if it's used or whatever? Like $250, $220. Something like that.
And also the position that Marcelo's in, like, because he wants to build up, his watch channel. So he needs to hold on to these hype watches.
I don't know how many people like. That whole thing is weird. He's got. I mean, that's a whole. I don't know what's going on there. It's like I don't know what's going on, but that's a niche market. I think he's appealing to like a niche market. Yeah, I don't know. I would dump that watch and get like there's things now which are coming into good values, or there's going to be for sure the next couple of months. So there's I mean I think this is a sell right here. It's a hard sell. If it drops to like 150 grand, you can buy back. All right, that wraps it up. All right, Baron, thank you again. Thank you everybody for joining us, and we'll see you the next one. Baron, tomorrow we're going to be doing a live stream about what's his name? A guy who's got the independent brands. He's got he has a Breguet also. No, he's got the MB&Fs. But he's got that crazy Breguet that we saw. They've been looking at the last couple of days.
Yeah, I can't make it tomorrow. I've got one of my friends is coming in from the East Coast, so
hanging
out till Monday.
Okay, you're missing out. But okay, all right.
I'll catch you next week.
You got it. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you everybody.
Later.
Thank you, Byron.